listen up, because this is big. You know how AI has been this exclusive club, reserved for billion-dollar corporations, massive server farms, and power-hungry data centers. Yeah, well, someone just took a sledgehammer to that whole setup. Meet DeepSeek, an AI so efficient, so ruthlessly optimized that it runs locally on a low-spec laptop. People have even got it running on a Raspberry Pi. A Raspberry Pi? You know, the little circuit board that's usually reserved for DIY, weather stations and retro gaming emulators. That's the one. This changes everything. For years, AI has been locked away behind API, cloud subscriptions, and vague, hand-wavy explanations about why you can't just have it on your own device. Security risks, compute costs, corporate greed, you name it. But DeepSeek doesn't care about any of that. It shrugs, packs itself into a tiny footprint and says, here, have an AI that runs in your pocket. Now you might be thinking, cool, but what's the catch? There isn't one. This isn't some bootleg, underperforming chatbot. It's competitive with the big names, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, except it runs on the kind of hardware you'd find in an office basement, gathering dust next to a stack of expired toner cartridges. And because it's open source, you're not tethered to some faceless corporation that might change its terms of service on a whim. The implications? Massive. First, privacy. Right now, every time you use an AI assistant, you're beaming your conversations off into the void, hoping that no one's sifting through them for quality control. But when AI runs locally, nobody's watching. No data leaks, no eavesdropping, no surprise revelations about how your supposedly private conversations are being used to improve the model. Then, there's accessibility. Until now, AI has been a gated community where the price of entry was measured in petabytes. If you couldn't afford cloud compute, you were out of luck. Not anymore. DeepSeek is the Walmart of AI. It's cheap, ubiquitous, and somehow more powerful than its overpriced competitors. Anyone with a laptop can now have serious AI running offline, no subscription required. And let's talk disruption. This isn't just bad news for OpenAI or Google. The entire business model of AI is based on control of access, control of data, control of compute power. DeepSeek throws that in a blender and presses puree. Nvidia alone just lost $593 billion in market value because of this shift. That's what happens when people realize they don't need $10,000 worth of GPU to do something a Raspberry Pi can handle. Oh, and here's where things get really interesting. Because DeepSeek runs on low-power hardware, it can be embedded in anything. Imagine smart assistants that don't send your data to the cloud, self-contained AI security systems, offline chatbots for sensitive industries, even robots running AI locally with zero internet dependency. You know those dystopian sci-fi movies where AI breaks free from the corporations that created it? Yeah, that's not fiction anymore. Of course, the big players are going to fight this tooth and nail. AI was supposed to be their thing, their golden goose, their ticket to permanent market dominance. And now, here comes a scrappy open source project flipping the table over. They'll try to regulate it, demonize it, maybe even buy it out and bury it like they've done with every other threat to their control. But the cat's out of the bag, and it's not going back in. We are standing at the edge of an AI decentralization revolution. For the first time, you don't need to ask permission to use powerful AI. You don't need a subscription. You don't need a server farm. All you need is an old laptop, a bit of curiosity, and a willingness to embrace the inevitable chaos that follows when technology falls into the hands of everyone. So yeah, if you've ever dreamed of running your own AI empire from a coffee shop on a machine that struggles to open Chrome, congratulations. The future just got a lot more interesting. Cheers.